because it was 0-0.
Talk about a soccer game. Hey,
Talk about a soccer game.
This, all I can say is that this game happened.
Yep.
On a Friday night.
Did it? Or what is happening? Playback? I don't know. What happened?
I mean,
did anything happen? Some say that if it wasn't for the hard-hitting action, offense, defense, just a slobber knocker of a match, that the energy stayed at Lumen Field for Messi and company to come in, and they were disrupted. The greatest of all time, Lionel Messi came in and was like, SanDiego Wave played here, didn't they? Yo, yeah, I cannot perform here.
Me official played 5 minutes. Like that was fun to watch. Like, I mean, let's look at the starting lineup because there were a little bit of.
Yes, the answer is yes.
There was some changes made from Jonas Eidevall for this one. Caitlin Sheridan was still on goal. The back line looked a little different. Lundvik was still at the right back. Kennedy Wesley and Trinity Armstrong were paired at the center back. And Kristen McNabb played at the left back, which we've seen her play there before. Surprised to not see Pearl Moroni getting the start. Also, Facer got her debut start. Facer,
maybe.
Next to Ken Sadali.
I've heard it both ways.
Mackenzie Robbie gets a start this time with Giacorli Cascarino and Kimi Ascanio up on top. Abe, what did you think of the switches, especially on that back line on the midfield?
I definitely wasn't surprised in the midfield. There was a couple of moments during training when I was there on Wednesday, after I interviewed Lorena Fraser, that Savannah McCaskill was just struggling and kind of at the end of the line in every single activity, and she just was kind of shaking her head, so you could just tell she's dealing with something. And it's something that she was able to play through and actually get second half minutes, but you could just tell it's one of those things. And then Pearl Moroni and Adriana Leon were training separately from the team to start out, so that was another thing. Pearl Moroni didn't really surprise me that much that she wasn't on the starting lineup, but yeah, just tough overall. Lorena Fraser didn't play a horrible first half, though.
Did anybody play a horrible game in a 0-0 match?
No. I think the back line did great.
Yeah, that's fine. That's swell. That's splendid. But you can't just play defense and win. You need goals to win, and that's a muscle that needs to be exercised by SanDiego Wave. And they're creating chances. They're generating stuff. But is that going to be enough? Go down the line. Is it going to be enough to beat a Kansas City? Is it going to be enough to beat an Orlando?
3 goals in 5 games since the summer.
That's alarming. That is alarming.
Especially since they came, before the break, they didn't have this problem. They were scoring 5 goals in a game against North Carolina. They were scoring 3 on Houston.
Great save by Sheridan, by the way. She was on it.
It is a little surprising and alarming, maybe. At the same time, they're really, out of those 5, they've only lost 1. Which is not that bad, tied 3-1-1. But this game was just, I don't know if it's just the wave play now. They're still top 3 in the table. But yeah, like I said, Caitlin Sheridan had herself a pretty good game, and the backline still played pretty decent. I mean, I missed seeing Trinity Armstrong starting at the center back. I think she plays so well at that role, and at only 17 years old, it's still impressive. So as well as negatives, there are some positives here.
Is this the opposite? Where you're the ultimate negative for SDFC, and you're just kind of very positive. I don't want to feel like I'm negative.
I'm not being negative,
but I'm a little bit more demanding when it comes to the offensive side of things. Do the thing. Caitlin Sheridan in defense can only hold so much. They're doing their job, and this team is not teaming on the final third. And yeah, whether Tanya said, it's the hesitation to take shots from very good positions that they're creating, and I don't know why they're just not shooting. The worst thing that can happen with a shot is it's off target. The next worst thing is you get it on target, they catch it. Then the next thing is on target, you get a corner or a rebound. The best thing is a goal. So none of that option happens if you don't take the shot and take the option. And I don't
I
know.
mean, they had shots. I mean, they shot the ball 13 times to be exact. 4 of those on target. They're just not dangerous shots. Half of those shots are Kentadali shooting from outside the box, which is great. But I think it's time where Kentadali needs to realize that there are better options that you can do other than taking a shot. Like, this is one of them. Like, what is this, Abe? Like, this is just a shot. It's not going anywhere. You could have crossed the ball. You could have played it
He
elsewhere.
didn't see it.
It was giving me flashbacks to San Diego Wave last season, which is pretty big indictment. Just like they're up there, they they can score. You've seen them score before, but it's just not coming through. And I honestly wasn't surprised at all, just because of their opponent. I know that saying that the coaches and players are gonna say it's not that big a deal. It's Seattle, like the new team every time, but something about this team just has the Waves number, and they know how to just limit them on all levels. And like obviously they were able to stop Seattle too, but just these forwards were just not doing it in this match.
And again, I think I've been very critical and fairly of one Melanie Barcenas. But you have these players to be able to be that X factor. You have Dudiña, who's coming in and still waiting on that offensive performance and to yield goals. Because you're left to be asking like, hey, well, you had a Maria Sanchez. Things were working out well with Maria Sanchez, not with her on the field the entire time, but at least you can correlate her being on the team with positive offensive performances at the very least. You can have all the possession in the world. If possession won you a game, then give the possession shield to San Diego Wave. The battle's over. Like, they've earned it. But it's just there's nothing to be afraid of with San Diego Wave's offense. There's nothing to just let them figure themselves out, because what they're going to do is just like, here, what's the option? Let's go ahead and give it at the top. Okay. A cross, perhaps. Here comes a cross. Okay.
Yeah,
It's Kristen McNabb. Like, why is she
Why is
the
she
one
there?
getting this
Why is
great
she doing
chance?
let's talk about it, right? Like, what's the biggest difference from before the summer break to now? It's that Maria Sanchez isn't here anymore.
It's what Brad, I believe, said. It's the fact that people have figured out Cascarino. The involvement of Cascarino in games hasn't been anywhere near as impactful as it was before the Euros. Before the Euros, like, yeah, there was a reason she made the Euros, and not just because of that, but
yeah, she's been off.
but she hasn't been at that focal point. The French connection is a little disconnected right now.
Not only, yes, yeah, like, I mean, I agree with you. Like, Kimi Ascanio has been excellent, but she hasn't been, getting a lot of shots on target or any shots. I think Gia Corley has also not been as dominant as she was in the first half of the season. I mean, I agree with Tanya. Like, it's also getting worrying, right? Like, it's kind of like, okay, you got to start picking it up, because the games are happening. You have arguably one of your biggest games of the season coming up with the Alex Morgan retirement, jersey retirement. And
Such a
you're
fabrication
playing,
of a
you're
big game.
playing this.
Sorry.
You're playing like this. I mean, yeah.
Daniel
like,
Colaprico revenge game.
Oh,
Ooh.
you know what? Revenge games haven't been panning out very well.
Houston got Casey Stoney fired. Don't forget that.
Yes, it was Houston.
Yeah, it wasn't Tony.
Houston.
But I mean, yeah, like, is there anything else from this Wave match, guys? Like, I mean, we're barely at halftime, but there wasn't much
Honestly,
action on both ends. Like,
I will commend the work of the video editor for being able to mine 9 minutes and 53 seconds of highlights of a 0-0 match. Like, sometimes, like, I scroll and scrub through some of these. I'm just like, okay, that was a good opportunity. But half of the time, like, where was the highlight? A pass should never be a highlight. Right here. Okay, cool. Good. Great stop. Excellent stop there. Very low, just very blue collar in the nature and the technique of it all. Just figure it out. Just put your body there. Great. Make sure it doesn't go through your legs. Excellent. Another chance. Okay. that was near the goal. A throw in. Coming over here, recovery, midfield recovery, a play. Well, this shouldn't be a highlight. What was the highlight?
Laura Harvey going like this.
Well, excellent throw in. I mean, if we're here, guys, let's just analyze this throw in. Hand motions, throw in. You know what? Sees that Lundqvist recognized that there's a teammate that's being covered by 3 players. Chooses wisely to not throw it there and throws it to an open player to pass it back, and here comes.
I will say, speaking with Hannah Lundqvist after the game, she was very, very frustrated, and I think that was probably emblematic of the entire locker room, just like knowing that they could have taken up 3 points here, and they like left some really important points on the table. Like you could just hear it in her voice and see it in her face. Like every sentence came out with a sigh of just like, man, like they were missing something, and it's got to be tough for this team right now.
I'm waiting. I've been waiting for the highlight. This is labeled highlights. This is clickbait.
Real quick too. Delphine Cascarino moved to the left side instead of the right.
Mm-hmm.
That do anything for you guys? Like
No.
that? You know what that tells me? It tells me that like there's something like they know something's up with Delphine Cascarino right now. Just because
they're trying to figure it out.
They're trying to just say like go to the left side, work something out up there, try and have fun. Like that's such a weird move in my opinion.
The thing about this season is that there's so many games left. Like it's not culminating anytime. The crescendo of the season isn't coming together like it is a little bit for San Diego FC. There's still more games to be drawn out, and they're in a good spot for playoffs. Like San Diego Wave.
There's 8 games left. It's not like it's a lot of games.
No, but it's not a lot of games, but
yeah,
just the
I get what you're
time
saying,
in between as well. Like it's not a lot. This game ends up being 0-0. Riveting stuff from San Diego Wave. This is, I think, where the names and like the roster that they have on paper, there should be more goals being scored. And literally, you score one, and that's the difference in this game. But because you didn't score one, you just miss out on 3 points. You share a point.
But it's a point on the road, which is a positive.
Well, apparently, because according to the media blast, San Diego Wave earns shutout against Seattle Reign.
It's a clean sheet.
Okay.
Like,
do you think Tanya is happy with the clean sheet? I mean, yeah, she is.
I don't think the players are. Like,
especially a game like this. Like, it's a game that you could have won. Like, I think it's been a feeling that they've been having because since the summer break, it's been like this every game. It's been dreadful to watch. They haven't been playing do what they were playing before the summer break. And yeah, like
right now they can't beat Orlando. Right now they literally just show that they cannot beat Seattle Reign.
Orlando's not in a good spot right now. Yeah. I think they could probably beat Orlando. Like they've been kind of in a slide right now they're just waiting for Jackie Ovaya to get back. But like Washington Spirit, Kansas City, Seattle, like there's no chance they can touch them right now.
But that's the thing. Any team can beat any team in this league, except for Kansas City current.
Utah,
I guess. But I mean
Utah. Also, Angel City, that's a whole thing right now. Alyssa Thompson potentially leaving Angel City is like such a
big news.
Punting the season move. And like punting their like trajectory, honestly. Like also maybe it could do the Naomi Girma effect for them, but like Alyssa Thompson leaving Angel City would just be a monumental move that like could genuinely hurt the NWSL, in my opinion.
All right,
getting rid of a U.S. Women's National Team player like that is crazy.
Playback. Speaking for the muse of Tanya, who's great timing whenever she joins in. It's like at the exact time where the segment starts. But you had a conversation about this riveting 0-0 with one Jonas Eidevall. Abe, anything that we should prepare for in this?
No.
Is it safe
Like,
for HR to watch
Is it
Yeah.
safe for work? All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
of course.
Yeah,
But it was just me. Like that's a whole nother thing too. There's gonna be a freaking Alex Morgan retirement jersey match on Saturday, and it's gonna be a big deal. There's gonna be a lot of media there, and then for this game against Seattle, that's like a kind of an important game and a major match in their history, probably like just because of the history between the two teams. It's just me on the press conference.
I'm
After.
sorry, Abe.
Sorry.
Like it's not. I'm not blaming you guys. I'm blaming like
Um,
everyone else because SanDiego.Futbol is there.
Yeah,
We're
right.
always
Yeah.
there. But like media coverage of this team is so weird. Like
Sometimes it's just
sometimes
us
the
for
press
us.
conference will be full, and then we hop on the Zooms, especially after a loss or a draw, and no one wants to talk to the like players or coach. That's like the most important time to talk to them.
That's the time where you go to Houston and you get
Like it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable,
It is.
and we have to like more people have to face that. I think if we
I
want
agree.
better questions and better answers and more knowledge and stuff about these teams.
I agree, Brad. And look, this is the nature of soccer in general here in the city of San Diego. And it's not like I'm asking for like, hey, I want more people to be in my way asking questions, or no, it's just for the expansion of a conversation where the first question I don't have to be, hey, how was the game?
That's
Okay,
always has to be the
this
first
and this
question.
and this. Okay, cool. But I actually want to ask you about, hey, why is Kenta Dolly not necessarily moving up as much and tracking back in a positive way, and getting those spaces over to Cascarino, where that's what I want to kind of know. That's the knowledge of Jonas Eidevall.
This
That's
is
what
why
he
I like
wants to
when
be
press
asked.
conferences start with a statement from the coach.
Yeah,
Like,
talk to us
or
through the
someone like,
match.
tell us about the match.
Jonas, tell
Talks
us about
it.
the match. Oh, hey.
way.
Hi, Jonas. Thank you for the time. If you could just start us off with your overall thoughts on tonight's match.
Classic.
First classic. Good
Abe.
job, Abe.
Excellent.
You learned that in
excellent news.
journalist
Is
one,
that what they teach
journalism
you up in
101.
Eugene?
In your team's performance.
I think it's a quite even game. When you look to goal scoring opportunities,
It was 0-0.
I think we grow into the game. I think we start off a little bit slow, but we find our solutions and our rhythm in the game. And I think the more the game goes on, the more dominant we become as well. So at the end of the day, I think we're a little bit closer to the victory. And I'm really pleased to see how we handled the second half from control perspective this time here, much better than last time around against Louisville.
You don't say.
Yeah, and still the team was scoreless at the end of this match. What do you think the team is?
I'm gonna just start. You haven't told me what existential crisis you've been going through, Abe, but I feel it. You don't have to tell me.
Shit, dude.
This is what you're telling. This is what I'm hearing. Tell me if I'm wrong, Abe. I hear you, Jonas. I hear what you're saying. However, you still haven't scored.
Dude, like he was saying, like, yeah, I'm pleased with how he ended. Like, I was watching
team
a
was-
completely different
was-
game. Like, they couldn't score.
Much
Was
better
no one
than
else
last time around against
frustrated?
Louisville.
Yeah, and still the team was scoreless at the end of this match. What do you think the team is missing? Is it still just a matter of executing on those chances?
It's a combination of both, of course. We
He's
we
gonna,
also had a
and he's gonna give an insightful answer. This is
That
why I
was
love
such
it
a
about
gotcha
Jonas.
moment.
I like. Yes, I get it, Jonas. But just okay, Jonas, please take it away.
clean sheet, which was really good against a team like Seattle with a lot of attacking power. So it's not like we don't create chances today, and we should have scored a goal with the chances we have.
Should have.
And
What else did you say after Abe? Were you just like, no, Jonas?
I was done pushing, man. It's just me. If someone else is there, it could help push more. But what am I supposed to say? Like, yeah, but you didn't score. Like,
Abe, you've been killing it with the wave coverage, and if there's anyone to ask about anything wave, it's you, Abraham, because
Yeah,
you're literally there all the time. And
that's
we
why I asked. Like,
that.
you guys didn't score, man. Like, and he kind of gave an answer to it. But like, you're creating chances. Eventually, they're gonna score. I'm sure. Like, that's how soccer works. but
Hey,
this game was insane.
was there, man.
Yeah, and still the team was scoreless at
God damn it, Abe. I mean, at the end of the day, they're still in third place. They're not in a
I
bad
did ask why Delph was on the left side.
Did you? All right, let's get to it because your work deserves to be highlighted.
It's not like we don't create chances
Oh, okay,
today,
well, okay, yes.
and we should have scored a goal with the
Should've.
chances we have.
Yeah.
And can you talk about the decision to move Delphine to the left side?
Excellent stuff, Abe.
Yeah, it's a little bit. Sometimes it's to find a balance to see what's best for the player, what's best for the team when we fit the other pieces of the puzzle in as well. So today that was the decision, and we know that's a strength of Delphine that she's versatile enough to be able to play on both sides.
Okay, that's
Come on, Brad. Yeah, don't question our boy Abe. Abe
then-
knows what he's doing.
I've been getting a couple people asking me about the corner kicks that they've been taking. I don't know if you guys have noticed, like every single corner kick is the exact same.
Yes.
Just
For the past 3 years, Abe.
no,
I'm kidding.
like Savannah McCaskill taps the ball forward, and then Kenzadali will take a really strong shot, like straight towards the goal, instead of like an out swinging whoop, that they were doing. And Maria Sanchez and Kenzadali would kind of swap, and now it's just the same Savannah McCaskill shot. So I asked him about that. He didn't give much of a thing. He just said like, yeah, it's because it works way better than the outswinging shot, which I think it is true. Like it looks like it ends up finding a better position. Just a lot of these times, the wave players right now aren't jumping up for it or getting open enough to find the back of the net.
Well, I don't know. Does that answer please you? That's what he's saying with that face. Does that answer please you, or does it not?
Look, I mean, wave play again.
I've done better Jonas Eidevall. Don't worry. I it's fine.
Let's talk about their upcoming match on Sunday against Houston. It's going to be Alex Morgan's jersey retirement. Going to be tons of people there. What do we think, attendance wise, that'll bring?
Everybody in San Diego will be there.
I still think it's going to be under 15K.
Oh shit. I mean,
probably like 18. They haven't opened up the top deck, right?
they have not.
Not.
They have not.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Do the Padres play at Petco that Sunday?
No.
However, they're going to play against Houston, and Houston is not one of the strongest teams this season.
They are not.
I have San Diego winning this game 1-0. I think they score.
So they score.
They
That's what you're
score.
saying.
They score.
So you're
off an own goal.
You're. Oh, we didn't predict the. Oh, there's nothing.
There's nothing for San Diego.
You guys both predicted a draw for this last
Yeah, we did.
Seattle
Yeah,
San
we
Diego
did.
match. So
Yeah, we
I
did.
believe I'm last place in the sheet right now.
You are by
point
1
behind
point.
you. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, you are. By the SDFC one, everything stayed the same. I'm 2 points behind Tony because nobody predicted a win. So,
Stay behind.
what do you guys think for this one for San Diego Wave?
Look, you're predicting a goal. Like that's bold of
Yeah,
you. That's
yeah,
that's
it is.
brave. I think that's really it's woke and not woke at the same time.
I'm
of you,
predicting a goal because it's Houston.
just because they're a comedy of a
Yeah.
soccer team and of
yeah.
errors sometimes. San Diego Wave wins. You said 1-0.
I have 1-0.
Dang, that's a lot of goals. I want to say 2-1, but
Whoa, that's more goals.
that is more goals.
Defense has been good. I could see a clean sheet.
On paper, San Diego FC have a top 5 defense in the league, being ranked at 5th, and they have a top 3 offense, being ranked at 3rd.
Okay, they're still going to be a 0-0.
You go 0-0.
0-0.
That's a.
Tell me that's not the safest thing to.
I
mean,
think that's the
it's-
first time ever. And looking at the previous,
there's
for any- it's a-
0-0.
it's a 0-0 prediction.
0-0. I will be happily surprised with anybody scoring.
That'd be cool. Abe, what do you think?
Give me a VAR score and then cancel it at least.
Abe's gonna say 3-2 San Diego.
Makes me feel something.
2-1 San Diego Wave.
Oh,
Houston's
pretty
not
cool.
been bad in their last stretch of matches since coming back from the break.
You know who's
They
gonna
got a
score for
draw
San
against
Diego?
Louisville, beat Gotham, beat North Carolina. Like they haven't lost since coming back from the summer break. Like
Hmm.
so they're around, but actually yeah, I'll switch to a 1-1 draw.
Okay. It's gonna be a goal by Melanie Barcenas to honor Alex Morgan.
And a penalty.
No, I mean Ken Sadali would shoot the penalty.
Well, who knows? Kenta just missed it. So, who knows? Who knows who does anything on San Diego Wave other than, I don't even know. Not score. Good defense. Everybody's a defender.
Yeah. Is there anything else for Wave, guys?
I don't know. They're
I
0-0.
How we started this podcast, San Diego State football is back.
Yeah, it is.
What impact will that have? This will be the first time this season that we get to see it. I don't think there'll be lines as bad. It seems like they're using a new paint that wears away more easily. They had a SDSU women's soccer match, I think, the day after, and the field didn't look like absolutely horrible like it has in the past. It's still very early, so I think the pitch will probably hold out, but it would be pretty poetic on Alex Morgan jersey retirement night to be full of
lines
and dry patches and
just like at her retirement game.
There was, speaking of 0-0s, San Diego State played against was it UCSD or USD?
I think USD.
Doesn't really matter. Nothing happened. If a tree falls in Snapdragon Stadium, what's a tree doing in Snapdragon Stadium?
USD's got some good players. I don't know about SDSU. I mean, SDSU has had some good players.
Like who?
CJ Fodry.
CJ Fodry. Here's what we're promised, though. From our very handsome coworker, sometimes Darnay.
Dragon Stadium, of course, Wave in San Diego in the middle of their season. San Diego State football set to kick off. September is packed. Now, you might remember there's some issues here with the playing surface. Last fall, the Wave even had to move their home finale out of town. Well, tons of conversations, lots of work put into this surface in the year since.
Sometimes you have to go through things to learn a lot, and it taught us in this building what we can withstand and what we needed.
How would you characterize the current state of the turf at Snapdragon?
I think it's great. It's
Cool. All I need to hear. He thinks it's great.
Let's see if that holds up.
I mean, SDSU also said it was perfectly fine to play on during Wave's last match.
Yeah.
So it's hard to trust like the actual like it's their job. What are they gonna say? We didn't do it great. We'll see.
I sucked at my job today. No.
Like I'm sure I don't like question whether or not they're trying their hardest. Like obviously last year was a huge wake up call, and they're gonna be doing they're doing things differently, but it's gonna take some time to like it wasn't immediately that the pitch was horrible once SDSU football started. It took a couple of like games and weeks, and then it deteriorated and was